We are live on December 2nd, 2020. Hello. So I'm just going to wait and see if I can get this so I can see your comments. There we go. Perfect. So I laid, this is the Raven's Wand deck. So this morning, just so you know, I'm going to push this down just a little bit and we'll put it over. How can I see this? Hang on, so sorry. There. 3 cards. Good afternoon, Jackie. I'm going to push it over a little bit more. And so what's really neat is, hello, Diana. What's really interesting is I put out 3 cards and then I just left them here. And I just been kind of buzzing around. And so here's number 1, number 2, and number 3. So I was just curious about your process. Like, did you just intuitively, was it a quick thing, like one, whatever? Did you think about it? How did you arrive at the number that you picked? And even as I'm sitting here, like, think about how much power at the moment these 3 cards possess. It's pretty wild. Like, I've been hanging around our house and trust me, these cards have been buzzing. But I want you to look at them. It's like 1, 2, or 3. Now, is there something inside of you that thinks, you know what? I picked 1, but I honestly think I'm going to switch it and go to 2. You can do whatever you want. Or maybe you're thinking, maybe I need a little bit of medicine from all of them. And this being a 9-day, like, that's why I wasn't just going to write something random out there. Because to me, a 9-day is very important. So again, I want you to consider 1, 2, or 3. And I want you just to feel the energy of the cards. We're going to do like a energy collective. Middle one. Hi, Amy. Hi, Mandy. And so the intention of laying these cards down was, I put out there, what do you think it is that you need to let go of in order to kind of receive 2020? I love that. Isn't it great? Can you guys feel the power of these cards? Hello, Mary. Can you feel the power of them? Yeah, it's so neat. I just love it. I could just sit here and just have you kind of be in the energy of the cards. So, what we're going to do, again, 1, 2, 3, we're going with number 1. And this is Old Ghosts. So the Old Ghost card for me is always about, I'm going to bring this up just because it seems weird. So the Old Ghost card for me is no doubt that your soul is ready to shed something that has left a mark. It could be a good mark. It could be a mark that is a wound. It could be a scar. It could be just something that has been kind of following you. But it hasn't really come into full light. And so now your soul is ready to bring it into full light so you can heal it. It may be a person, it may be an event, it may be a moment, It may be a thought, but something is haunting you and it's interrupting your sleep. Now, if you've had some sort of, if someone has left your life and there's unfinished business, if someone's been taken from you and there's, you feel like there's unfinished business there, all I know is old ghosts really speak about kind of resolving things that have not come fully into light. And so you look, number one is old ghosts. So it's really about, and you've got a couple of weeks left to do it. And it may be more than just one thing. It may be a few things, but I want you to think about what those things are. And then it's like, I want to just make peace with this. Either you beckon the person in front of you, or you summon the energy, or you regress back to the time, but it's where you literally make peace so it doesn't shadow you anymore or kind of hang around and just sort of disrupt whatever's going on with you, which is really beautiful. And so, yes, the first card, old ghosts. If you're a number 2, this is piercing the mist. So this lets me know that you've had some sort of event happen that sort of has put you in a state of loss. And this has gone on for a little while. And there's a mist around you, and the sun, it has kind of come away from your life for some reason. And it also is about somebody walking beside you, a guardian, could be a past life connection, could be someone that you've lost that has never for 1 second left you alone. But this lets me know that there's been a period of recovery for you, that from some sort of loss that is taken away, like the light in your life. And what is really beautiful, it's piercing the mist, which means that you are right on the cusp of some beautiful breakthrough, and that the sun is absolutely going to shine, that there's going to be healing energy coming into your life if you allow it to, if you receive it, that whatever it is that's kind of been, creating this grief inside of you, that you've never walked alone with it. There may be somebody that, you've gone through something, and all I know is like you're 2 seconds away from a beautiful spiritual breakthrough. And the really wild thing is I didn't pick out these cards. What I did was I just drew them randomly, put them under, and then allowed them just to do their thing. And if you notice, on the second card is this beautiful quartz. Like, just look at this. Just beautiful. Just sitting there. It's like hope. It's like all of that. So whatever has been kind of creating a fog in your life, it's all going to lift, and you have an opportunity to heal if you receive it and you just allow the light to come in and nourish your spirit. And this has not been just like over the last couple of days. This has been something that you've worked through all in 2020. And so just so you know that there definitely is light and a breakthrough coming. Okay? Number 3, here it is. Here's number 3 coming at you. Walk with wings. I love Walk with Wings. This lets me know that you're a guardian and that you have the heart of an angel, and that you've been blessed, and that you're a person of service, and that that you're protected, and that you don't have any fear of failure or falling, because you always have your wings that sort of keep you lifted up. This is also a card that speaks about, other people. You may be lifting up the spirit of other people. You may be helping them along their spiritual path because they're struggling. So you're kind of like a guardian beside them. And the one thing that you have to really look at is, are they ready to have their own wings? Like, are they ready to sort of make it on their own, and that you can kind of pull your energy back a little bit. It's also about just being able to see that everything that you do and every walk in this life is a blessed one. So it's like you come here with this beautiful intention, and that you really have this beautiful healing impact on other people. But as a result of that, sometimes people are drawn to you, and you just feel almost overwhelmed that this really questions like, who are you supporting, and are you ready to sort of let them sort of fly on their own? So I mean, it's just very, very cool. But just so you know, it's 1, 2, and 3. Now, you may have a combination of 3 things, like, because there's no, it's not like this weird coincidence that they've all come together, and perhaps the 3 combination of the messages will give you a fuller understanding. Even the fact that you were drawn to pick a number, because not everybody picked a card, but you did. So it's really being able to see that you may have some of this energy, which is, things that are kind of, following us, and that our soul is ready to heal and release. And this may be, no doubt in my mind, that you've had a very difficult time in this last year, but that you're absolutely right on the brink of some beautiful spiritual breakthrough. And then this one, just knowing that you walk in the energy of a guardian, and that your heart is so very pure. So just so you know, I hope that reading speaks to you. I can tell you, I've just enjoyed this morning, just feeling the energy of the cards, and I just think it's really, really beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. This is amazing. Oh, hi, Amy. Yeah, it is just neat. And so, and anybody, even during the replay, you can go back. Thank you, Jennifer. You are amazing. And I mean, it's just being able to sort of look at the energy and drawing it into us. So part of it is definitely letting go of old things that are kind of haunting us a bit. Part of it is knowing that we're going to come out of whatever the mist is, that it's piercing, that we have guardians that walk beside us. And the third energy, because I believe that even though you may have just picked 1, or you may have picked 2, they all belong to you. All of the messages are for you. And the third one, just knowing that you're just walking in protection, angelic protection, and that your intention is pure. So I hope you enjoyed the readings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing this once, like a week. I liked it. It made me feel really, love you too, Mary. I really enjoyed what this did for me. I definitely could feel the energy of your curiosity. I could feel the energy of souls that are around us. I could feel, what's that? I picked 1 and 3, totally skipped the Miss Yucky spot. That's funny. This card is not yucky. This is a good card, Jocelyn. But anyways, that's funny. But I just love the energy that it brought into our house. And it was really neat because in the front here, I saw a fox go by, and then in the back there were cardinals and blue jays, and there was all this activity around the birds. Our dogs kind of hung in the living room, which they never do. So just so you know, I believe all of this, the 3 of them, are medicine for you. So have a beautiful day. I'm going to visit my mom, so I'm very excited. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.